Good afternoon. How are you?
I am good. Good afternoon to you too.
As I tell everyone, welcome to Free Talk with Mr. B. The last time we met, you were receiving your award at the
Yes.
Health Award. And maybe everyone, our audiences, would like to know, who are you? Who would you say you are?
I am a curious person who loves to, uh, go by my instincts. I go with the flow. I'm a very faithful and a person of faith, you can call me. So I go by my instincts. I just see what I can excel in or what I find interesting, like whether it was healthcare to medical audit to media to events to doing healthcare events and beauty events.
Right.
I just kept going. I just like to do things parallelly but excel in each of them.
So sometimes our audiences look up someone, so they'll look up Dr. Mansoor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that the easiest way to find
Yeah,
you?
Dr. Mansoor Alobeidli. That's how I kept it simple. Yeah.
Okay. And for me, I have to listen carefully because all of the names in this region are very strong. So right now we're
Yeah.
over at here in Dubai headquarters. You're always in Dubai.
Yes, I'm in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, depending
okay.
where we're having the meetings and the updates for the events. I just keep moving around, which I enjoy a lot. That's actually one of the good things and the best things about doing events. You get to travel a lot.
'Cause I know at the World Health Awards,
Yes.
you showed an interest in participating, and I was like, maybe that's his personality to always participate, help out,
Yes.
and solve problems and so
Yes.
on. And I liked that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And so it was definitely a pleasure meeting you there.
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure to have you on with me, Mr. B, the host of Free Talk with Mr. B. So again, the most challenging things that you're facing right now in the medical community,
Yes.
besides, or maybe even in addition to the pandemic, what would it be?
I think meeting people face to face, because personally I don't enjoy the Zoom meetings or the video calls. So that's the only thing, because I'm that person that even if I have to travel a city or country, I prefer to have a sit down and meet the person,
Right.
and discuss it, because I don't think your vibes and energy, if the people don't know you already, it doesn't go through. You don't get the
Okay.
feel of it.
From like if you're online.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the concentration as a doctor,
Yeah.
the concentration is what for yourself? Just-
Me, I have not practiced as a medical doctor since 2014,
okay.
and I jumped into, or I moved to, let's say, events. And I attained the title of the Middle East Beauty Ambassador.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
because what I'm doing is, providing a platform for the talents in the country and abroad. So it's
Right.
for everybody, whether they're UAE citizens or expats or internationally based. They're all welcome. It's a platform where makeup artists, hairstylists, designers, fashionistas, influencers, celebrities, everybody, sponsors,
Okay, very
brands could
interesting.
participate.
Very
So
interesting.
yeah. So for me, like you said, if the thing moving to online, for me the only thing online is booking. Rest
right,
everything. They fly down and they meet, because you have to be at the event, because I enjoy physical events.
Yes.
And inshallah, that's how I plan to
Well, you
keep going
you
ahead,
sound
as
like
long as
me.
it's possible.
You sound like me because I
Really?
love to see people, meet
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So my wife asked me, why aren't you guys all wearing masks?
Yeah.
So I told her, well, we took off our masks to do the video cast or the
Yeah,
podcast, or when someone is receiving an award,
Oh my God.
we'll take it off, and then we quickly put it back
Yes.
on, respecting. And then some people
Yes.
I would ask, like if it was on Zoom, then you won't see any mask either because
course.
everyone is at home.
Of course.
But when we meet in person, our smiles still
Yes.
matter, doesn't
Yes,
it?
yes. Because see, even if you are with the mask on, you can see the person smiling through their eyes.
Right.
That's how I notice it.
Right. So I know you said you guys were speaking earlier. You said you had a good opinion of my participation.
Yes,
But I
of
had a
course.
strong opinion of your participation.
Thank you
I
so
was
much.
so
Appreciate
glad
it.
to have you.
Me too. Actually, I am a person with, people when they see me, they don't realize this, but actually I have a sense of humor which is really strong, and it comes across even in serious moments.
Right.
So I saw that happening with you, but you were not silent about it. Your vibes show it. Like, you have physical
Right.
humor too, and you were enjoying the beats, the music, and you were attending to everybody, which is exactly how a host should be and an organizer of the event should be. So I felt so much at comfort, so looking at you. So your presence made a lot of difference to the event, I should say. It was positive,
I was really tired at the end. I'll
Of
tell you
course,
that.
of
'Cause
course.
my age is 59, and it takes a lot of energy to do
Mashallah,
what
I
I
thought
do.
you were in your 40s or
No.
something. Mashallah.
When I
Unbelievable.
was younger, I
God
could
bless
move
you.
around more, but now it's a little harder because you have to keep the energy
I
up.
didn't feel the difference really. This was,
Thank you.
mashallah, really God bless
So,
you.
what are some of the events that our audience would admire? What
Yeah.
type of events do you do,
Yeah.
and what are you planning to do so
Yeah.
that they could like
Uh-huh.
come and get involved
Yeah,
in? What do you
yeah,
want
yeah.
everyone to know?
Yeah, what we have coming up is the next UAE Bridal Makeup Awards. That's on the 29th of May. And we are expecting a lot of fireworks at that event. We are expecting international and national talents to be a part of it. So if you're interested, you should look into the Instagram handle of at We Are Bedazzled. You will get all the details you need to know. And I hope all of you watching would like what we're doing here and support it. Thank you.
Thank you. And the whole idea then is to keep the world moving from Dubai and let us, I guess, I like the community to know I've been here,
Yes.
we've been safe, and we've held events.
Yes.
I think the ballroom we were in together, it was a very large ballroom, so we
Yes.
felt very socially distanced.
Yes. Yes.
And so I'm glad that things can still happen because I think
Yeah.
us humans, and I think you can tell me from a psychological or physiological perspective,
Yes.
we want to feel refreshed still. We want to feel normal still. Wouldn't that be true?
Of course, I mean, we want to be around people to exchange vibes and energies,
Right.
And I think it's healthy to keep the social distancing in mind and in action, and meet people and get the work done because I think there's no better way to get a job done,
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you had a very nice mask when you came in, and I still have mine, and so I must have shown my audience that we put it on right after.
Yeah, we will. That's no problem.
And so that event, which event was? I'm not trying to lead you into hours or anything,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
which event have you enjoyed the most in the past?
There have been a couple of events, but I'll tell you, it's different when it's, of course, during the pandemic. I mean, there's no entertainment right now, so you cannot judge because entertainment is a very big factor in people enjoying the event.
Okay.
So I think personally, I love my own events because there's too much entertainment going on there. It's fashion, beauty, and everything. But of course, when you guys invited me to be part of your event, I expected it to be like just a sit-down event. But the part where the networking was so strong, I met, and there were a lot of new faces and a lot of new talented and achievers, individuals who have achieved so much.
Right.
So and they were senior. So I admired that and I loved that fact. So I made it a point to greet everybody and to
Very
connect
good.
with them. It was a fantastic experience for me.
Nice. And a couple things I ask all of my guests. One of them is about like podcasting. Like, what would you want to like get on a podcast and talk about? I'm sure this is not your first podcast, knowing you. But what subject would you like to get on and talk about again, either with Mr. B or any podcaster?
Okay. For me, of course, what I do is what I do because I love it so much. I'm very passionate about it. So I think if I'm podcasting, it would be more about supporting talents, interviewing talents, and getting to know their perspective and what is holding them back from doing what they love doing. I am on the verge of starting my own YouTube channel,
Okay.
where I will be doing this actually.
Nice.
So inshallah, very soon, maybe I'll interview there.
And you can have me on too, inshallah.
Inshallah, why not? Why not? It'd be great.
So, with those thoughts in mind, I know I look forward to having you on again on this program and in
Inshallah.
support of the World Health Awards and other like the P&I magazine
Yes.
for the group we're with. Because there's a lot of things that you can share, and you have the Dubai,
Yes.
Abu Dhabi perspective on how the organizations need to flow, what kind of, how to keep us safe,
Yes.
and how to still live without, I guess, impacting each other pandemic-wise.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we look forward to you for that. You went to
Inshallah.
school here in
Yes, in Abu Dhabi.
in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
So if And I want you to leave a message for them. If you went
Yeah.
back to guest speaker,
Yes, I
or
already
even
did.
on your show.
I have already.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So I want to know, what would you leave with the organization, or what would you leave with the student body at that time? Because you want to leave them a message that they can remember.
Yes.
So as a form of
Yes.
giving back
Yeah.
to that community, what would you want to
Yes.
leave with them?
I think it's very important to be self-aware and aware of your surroundings, you know, which I realized, for me it was late, because at 20, before that I was the laziest human on this planet, to be very honest, and saying it publicly for the first time. So that's breaking news.
Right.
But then I woke up one day and I said, I would want the Mansoor, who will be 40 years old, you know, to look back and be proud of the decisions 20-year-old Mansoor has
Right,
made.
right.
You know, so now I'm 37. It's been 17 years of hard work and you know, self-awareness and changes that I have brought within me and in my life and towards people. You know, so I believe in you know, my message for the young generation would be, or the community or my school people would be, that you need to wake up one day and start working on yourself, because it doesn't take a month or an year to make a difference. You know, it takes, you know, more than 15, 20 years, you know, so
Right.
you need to start working today.
Right, and that's a good message. It's almost like saying, wake up and do something with yourself.
Yes.
Wake up and do something with your life.
Yes.
And I guess if they take your call to action, they will start getting involved. I think that's what you did.
Yes, yes.
And then after, like say, since 2014, working as a doctor, you found like your calling.
Yes,
You found
yes,
something that you
yes.
really enjoy.
Yes.
And that's great, because
Yes.
now you can give back in so many more ways now.
Exactly. You know, we usually, we always sit down and choose to complain because it's so much easier, rather than be part of the system and make a difference. And then people will wait in a queue to listen to you. There will be a crowd listening to you. So I would want to encourage people to do what they love doing, or of course with a safety net, because I went all in with a massive risk, which I lost and gained in all these years. But I would say that it's always better to be having you know, your education on your side,
Right.
your you know, love and respect for your family, and you in return have the support, you know, and also, you know, do something for your community. I don't think if you do anything, if you don't do anything for your people, they're going to support you in any way. So I think you have to give to the community to get that support,
Yes.
to believe and make your dreams come true.
And that's my platform with Mr. B. The whole idea is you must give back, and everyone has something they can give back,
Yes,
and says, what
for
are you
sure.
going to give?
For sure.
It doesn't always mean it's going to be
Yes.
dirhams or
Yes,
dollars or
yes.
or rupees or anything.
It could just be a support, just
Support.
just support, or just a push there. You know, you
No,
go
maybe
out there and
that's
show
a
what you
form
can do.
of encouragement is a big
Yes,
form of
it
giving
is.
back. And
Yes,
so
true. I agree with you.
there's always something somebody could have. So I
Totally.
really, really appreciate that.
Thank you.
In closing, is there anything you would like to tell your audience, or even to remind them where they can find you?
I don't know what to say now. This is
Mainly about,
Yeah.
again, where can they find you?
where can they find me? You can find
and
me
some of the
on.
events you're going to have.
Yeah, the next events, I mean, I don't want to mention it here. We'll do a different podcast for that one. But the next event is on the 29th of May, and I would like it if you could show appreciation for what we're doing here, trying to bring the community together and encourage the talents across the country and abroad. And just want to say Mr. B has been amazing, and applauds for him. And inshallah, wait to hear more big news from me.
Okay, very good. And you might even hear it right here on Free Talk
Yes,
with
why
Mr. B. But it's definitely a pleasure having you on.
Pleasure.
I think I might have bullied this question, but will you come on again with Mr. B?
Of course, without any
Fine.
doubt.
And
Of
I
course,
look forward to
of
coming
course,
on your
of
show,
course.
also on your
Of course.
channel. So we keep
Inshallah.
supporting each other
Yes.
and doing all of these events,
Yes.
and
Inshallah.
hopefully we can
Inshallah.
give back to our community.
Yes.
And they
Yes.
too can interchange
Of
that
course.
giving back themselves.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it.
God bless
Thank
you.
you.